My asparagus is coming up. One here, big one here, here and here, here. I didn't actually think any of it was going to come. I'm so excited. So potentially next year we could have asparagus. Trees are loaded. These are choke cherries. And oh gosh, suppose this year I could get to them and actually make something, wine or jelly or something before the birds eat them all. Every year I tell myself I'm going to. Yeah, these are ready. Afternoon, guys. She just can't. She just has to attack it the minute we get out here. So it's a toasty one today. It's actually, the air feels hotter than it actually feels out. Does that make sense? But yeah, so this line is getting shut off. It's been here, we left it here an extra day, so it's been here for 3 days, I think. And so we'll take it off today. And then I just moved the other line, the south line, and it has hit the trees, so it's gonna stay there till Saturday, Sunday, so till Monday, and then it'll get rolled all the way back to the north and then start again. And that'll be its second 24-hour cycle through the field. Then it will be done, and this field will get cut in about a week. That field will take about a week for it to get down to the other end, and then it will get shut off. And then in a week, once it's dry, it will get cut. So for about the next 2 weeks, we will be in and out of hay. 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. For the next little while, we'll be in hay. And then I think once we get past the hay, we'll be into breeding. So I need to start kind of setting up what I want to do for breeding, who I want to breed, how many I want to breed, and get that all figured out here in like the next 30-ish days. But let's get this one shut off first, and then I'm not really sure what we're doing.
It's a little lopsided, but not too bad.
So he says he has a plan, but he won't tell me what the plan is. So we cut a panel to put across here, and he's wired it in the corners. Okay, not completely. He's going to get more wire to finish wiring, and then maybe he'll tell me what the plan is. Excuse me? Come on. I don't know how you two got in here. I don't really know how you got out of the other pen. Come on. Come on. Nope, dogs get. Dudley.
So I told them to leave this because when they power all this up, they're gonna have to hook that up.
Good afternoon. You can make your way through. Not sure she can even get over here. What are we doing today? He's turning water on this field, the lambs that are at Skip's, and I'm filling water, and then we have to go get chicken feed, and he let his racing pigeons out, so we were watching them fly, and I didn't even think about videoing them while they were flying, but they're all roosting on his shed, so I got some video of that. They're pretty cool. But this field needs a little bit more water to help the grass grow. We've only got 10 lambs over here still, and we might move them to the bigger side. Maybe eventually, probably not today. We got some stuff to do at home. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't eat grass, that's icky. That's icky. We'll get these filled back up. Then run into town, grab what we need at the feed store, and probably lunch. I might make him buy me lunch today. And then I don't know that we're gonna get the chicken coop finished. That was in the plans, and unfortunately, need a little bit of this. Chicken wire is a lot more expensive than we thought it was. So we're gonna have to wait on that, I think, before we can get that put up around the chicken coop. And then I think it may be working on his stacker and on the swather. Just try to get some little things done today. You ever have those days where you have lots of plans, but your ambition level is like 0? That's today. We spent a lot more time in town than we expected to. I thought we were just going to get chicken feed, which we did get, but he had some work stuff that he needed to get done, so we didn't even get home till after 4. And we just finished feeding, and now he is getting rid of that hay that we got from our neighbor because it ain't good. These were the ton bales that ended up getting baled extra green, and the top bale molded faster than we could feed it, so he's just scooping up as much as he possibly can. We'll try feeding that lower bale, see if it's any better. We won't know till we open it up. And we got about half the bale fed, but yeah, we didn't get as much use out of it as we thought we would, so he's just going to scoop it up. We're going to go dump it out back, and then we still got some of last year's third that we're feeding these guys right here. They're doing absolutely fabulous. I'm so happy with my babies. And so we'll just go ahead and keep feeding it to those guys. Come on, really. No, come on, really. Y'all gotta move. Had a couple babies out on the road, so we're just gonna lock them up in the feedlot over here, and then they won't be an issue. But man, trying to get these boys to move some days, it's like impossible. Oh, it is so dry. I am over this no water situation. It just needs to rain, man. We're just gonna go ahead, lock them in the feedlot. Realistically, they shouldn't be able to get out of here. Realistically, not a guarantee. I threw them some hay. They still got some of the kochia to eat down, and they got plenty of water, so they'll be fine for a while. You ever have those what the heck moments? How did you guys all get in here? And where? You're supposed to be from out back. What the heck? I'm confused. How'd you guys get in here? What fence did you jump? Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, well, you're stuck. I gotta go to work. You're just gonna have to stay here for today. Out we go. Good boy. Good boy. So I did figure out where the sheep got into the barnyard from. They'd somehow maneuvered the panel in the alley, jacked it up to where they had like a 2-foot spot underneath it to be able to get under it. Yeah. So we got them pushed back out and fixed the fence, tied it top and bottom instead of just in the middle. Now I need to feed the dogs, feed the chickens at the house, and go find Ned because he did not come to eat tonight. So I'm hoping that means he's out with the sheep rather than wandering somewhere in town again, because if he is, he's gonna get permanently locked up. I can't have him wandering, old dog or not. Got it right on your boot, didn't you?
Dead on.
I did that the other day. Put a little more there, Nimbus. You're a hot mess, dude. This has been here for 2 days, and now we need to hook that end with that end and then roll it all the way to that end. But we still have to fix that end. Okay, so yes, took one of us to lift it off of the fence, and it took the other one to roll it back, but we got it off. We got it all hooked back up. He is rolling it to the north, and I am heading to get the hose. And honestly, we probably could just leave it off and let it go, but we've got a couple of spots that really do need a little more water, so we'll run it for another week. It's not gonna hurt anything. I have a little bit of an issue. The wheel line, when we move it all the way back to the north, it overheats. So it overheated, and then he thinks that gasket, remember that thick black thing that I had to fix on the north line? He thinks he has stripped it on the south line, but he's gonna try and see if he can shove it back in together, and then it's about halfway through the field, so he's gonna finish moving it, and I am going to try to figure out something for dinner. If I have the time to cook, let's cook. I am doing a very simple casserole for dinner. We have hamburger, peppers, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes. Let's see what I put in there. Garlic powder, rosemary, Italian seasoning, red pepper flakes, salt and pepper, nothing too extreme. And then rice is just about done, or is done. And so that will go in there, and then that will put into a casserole dish, and it will get topped with cheese, and it'll cook, and that'll be dinner.